What happened?
What happened, Yvonne, is what's happened to many other Chinese companies. They went on this acquisition spree years ago, and then now they find themselves with a lot of leverage, and in a situation in which consumer spending has dropped significantly, mostly due to the pandemic and the economic slowdown, and they cannot repay their debt. So they are faced by some disputes and litigation with some of the creditors. They are, trying to offload some of the trophy assets they acquired years ago. And what's next remains to be seen, because it's not an easy path, definitely.
I mean, what about the participants in all this? What was driving them, and what are they doing now? Because they've defaulted on some of their debt already, haven't they?
Yes, Rish, you're absolutely right. And I mean, the contest here is, China as a country was a driving force in encouraging companies to expand overseas. And that was also the example of H&A, among a few others that we've seen over the years. And then that was amid the backdrop of easy lending. Access to funding was very cheap. So these companies felt, they had the support to go abroad and buy trophy assets. Now, what's happening is they haven't been successful in, rejuvenating and turning around those assets, and demand is no longer there. So they're just, they're just finding ways to keep afloat, but it's going to be very challenging, really.
And is it kind of like a telltale tale, I guess, for other Chinese companies now, that perhaps a lot of these Chinese companies just wanted to grow too soon and too quickly?
Yeah.
And the problem being there, I guess, Yvonne, is that then when they try and bid now,
yeah, what happens?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I think the problem at the end of the day is integration. Is like, it's great to be buying businesses left and right, but then how about integration? How about operating those businesses in an efficient manner at a global scale? I think that's been the main challenge for Chinese companies, and I think what remains to be seen is how these companies are going to cope with a much smaller kind of like business overall. And also, I think now what we're seeing is kind of like a much more cautious approach to acquisitions. So I think that's the trend right now.